Ну, сделай чуть тише, пожалуйста. Так, все, всем привет. Это второй стрим за сегодня. Причем сразу же начался.
Those two look familiar. Ah, it's Ipe and Shinojo! Guess they must be good friends. Anyway, let's go say hi. Hi, Ipe. Hi, Shinojo.
Oh, it's you. Thanks so much for your help last time. I was just ordering some clothes when I ran into him.
You know these two as well?
Yes, they helped me and Master Kamaji out a great deal last time. I've never had the chance to say thank you properly. What about you? How do you know?
Also a chance encounter. Our Lady had them join us as additional guards for a goods escort in order to sneak out of Rito.
So we all know each other, huh? What a coincidence.
Not exactly. We've only just met. We both came here to order some clothes and got to chatting. Somehow we ended up on the topic of Master Kamaji and Lady Hiragi's relationship. Wait, it's okay to talk about that, right?
It's probably fine. They've no...
Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers those two had a thing. In fact, that was why Chisato wanted us to deliver a letter. That's old news, though. So why has it come up now?
We have reason to suspect that they'll be getting married soon.
Wow, that's great! They can finally make it official.
Of course, this is just personal speculation. They haven't announced anything, and we wouldn't dare to ask.
I was instructed to place an order for some formal wear for a big banquet. Turns out that Ipe received the
They're both preparing for a banquet at the same time. They're both purchasing the kind of fine wine and confectionery normally reserved for big festivals.
Lady Hiragi has been in high spirits recently, and I heard she's on a diet as well. Sure.
This is wonderful news!
What's wrong? Oh, don't mind me. She's about to be happily married to the love of her life.
Right? I think so too.
Yes, but we shouldn't let ourselves get overexcited. What if it's... Now, if they sent me out to deliver wedding invitations, that would be a different story.
Shinoju doesn't look like he's taking this very well at all.
Sorry, I'm ashamed to be so out of sorts at work. I'm not living up to my responsibilities, either to the Kanjo Commission or to my lady.
Are you worried about their wedding?
Not exactly, it's just... everything feels kind of up in the air until they make it official.
I get what you mean, I really do. We need this wedding to be set in stone before the celebrations can really begin.
What should we do? Should we just straight up ask them?
I don't know. That seems a bit rude.
Right! If Ayaka knows about it, that means it's a sure thing.
I don't think it's a good idea to bother the...
It's fine. He and Ayaka are practically best buds. There's nothing to worry.
I see. Then, thank you. Thank you very much. Having a...
Let's go to the Kamisato.
Сейчас я хочу просто убить. Да, это. Просто не хочу потом. Все. Сколько? Всего тут каких-то 500 метров. Так, все, чтобы он не вырубился у меня.
This place impresses me every time I come here. It's so magnificent, but still so...
We'll just wait here. We don't want to cause any extra trouble.
Ayaka wouldn't mind.
Honestly, even if we did come with you, we wouldn't know what to say or do once we were inside.
Alright then, we won't be long.
Так, стопэ, звездочка, звездочка, мне нужна моя звездочка. Где? 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 Нет. Не тут, не тут, не тут, не тут, не тут. Значит, делаю вот так. Стол. А, чуть-чуть косанул, ясно. Тогда если вот так сделаю. А вот этой. А, чуть-чуть косанул. Балет. Не-не-не, я сейчас способ найду, не переживай. Как залезть туда? Ладно, в потолок уперся. Блин. А если вот так? Так. О! Все. Теперь где? Где звезда моя? Обманули меня. О, нафигу. Ой, чё ж сам.
Without looking at the board, you've ruined my strategy in one move. Amazing. Now what should I do next?
Ayaka, Toma, it's us! Huh?
Hey guys, it's been a while. If you're looking for my lady, I'm afraid she's not here right now.
Oh? That voice. Toma, would that happen to be the traveler?
Yes.
Greetings, traveler. Ayaka speaks of you constantly. Finally, today is the day. I am head of the Kamisato clan and Yashiro commissioner, Kamisato Ayato.
Алло, сделай тише. Спасибо.
Greetings, both. I have long been indebted to you on my sister's behalf. Finally, I have the chance to express my Ayaka is out today. If you are here regarding anything related to the Kamisato clan...
Oh, hi! Your flattering words flatter us.
Why on earth are you...
Well, he seems like a pretty powerful person. He's already... Never mess with. Look! As soon as he stands up, the whole atmosphere in the room changes, and it feels like you gotta be super...
You shower me with praise undeserved, my little guest. There is no need to be quite so formal. This is a private residence, so please.
Oh, good. Because that whole spiel was really tiring just now. Alright, now that that's over, Paimon's just gonna ask the question. We heard a rumor that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi Chisato are gonna get married soon.
Oh? I wouldn't have thought you'd heard about that yet. I see. Well, it's true. It wasn't long ago that I received the news myself. The head clans of 2 commissions are to become joined through marriage. This is big news for the whole of Ina's. Since the Yashiro Commission presides over cultural and ceremonial affairs, it closely
Yes. And since the commissions are kind of the face of the almighty shogun to the masses...
Right! Makes sense. Ah, 2 true lovers becoming husband and wife.
It is. High-profile matrimonial links between 2 commissions are extremely rare. But these 2 truly love each other. Tradition should give way to freedom in this case.
All right then. I'll be sure to pay them a visit to send the best wishes of the Kamisato.
No need.
Huh? But you have...
This is a marriage between the Kujo clan and the Hiragi clan. The Kamisato clan must demonstrate an appropriate level of... The work of the Yashiro Commission is indeed multifarious. Normally, but she is presently occupied with other matters, and I happen to have a little time to spare. Oh, and would you two care to join me? I presume you two have a special connection with the individuals in question, or you would not be quite so interested in this matter. This being the case, why not come and offer your best wishes too? Or...
Oh, it's not as interesting as you make it sound. No special connections here. Super ordinary ones, actually. We just agreed to help deliver a letter this one time, that's all. Although, wait. Does that mean we helped make the... all right, then.
I cannot thank you enough. Your mere presence shall surely mean we are spared the futile...
Wait, you're the Yashiro Commissioner?
Small talk is a chore. Of course, there are some people in the world who quite enjoy doing chores. Toma, I'm heading out with my two guests now. I'll leave the resident...
Not a problem. Take care, my...
Ugh. Плечо.
Ah, you're finally...
Ah, Yashiro Commissioner.
Who?
They're friends of ours. Paimon will do the...
So it's true. Well, there we have it. That's it then.
Great, so our hunch was spot on. It is a little inappropriate for me to have shared news of this magnitude with you. So I would be much obliged if you could keep it in strict confidence until an official public...
Don't worry, sir. We give you our word.
That puts my mind at ease. Now, on the topic. We'd like to pay a visit to the Kujo clan.
Of course not.
I guess this is where
Aw, cheer up, Shanojo.
I'll try.
Какой ягоды. Да слезь ты. Вон. Так, весна. Ты где?
Careless.
Не зря тут этот цветок стоит. Говнюк так. Чисто взял барьер, поставил. Ради одной ракушки, блин. Или что там было. Так, стоп, регламенте. Опять не могу. Просто туда. Побежали, побежали. Oh yeah.
All right, then. Please excuse me. I'll leave you to it from here.
Okay. Thanks, Ipe. I apologize that your impromptu visit comes at a busy time for us, Commissioner. Otherwise, you can be sure that we would have prepared a more extravagant reception.
I don't mean to impose, Sir Kujo. In fact, I heard the good news about yourself and Lady Hiragi. What a glorious marital alliance this shall be. Given the close ties between our clans, it seemed only right that I should come and offer the Kamisato clan's
I'm truly honored. I hope the news didn't come as too much of a surprise.
Hey there! We came to congratulate you as well!
Since the incident with the Takatsukasa clan, things in the Tenryou Commission have slowly... I'm still acclimating to the position of acting head of the clan. I just hope I'm up to the task, so I can live up to everyone's expectations.
You're far too modest. The public thinks very highly of you. They say you're hardworking, upright, and responsible.
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't have achieved anything without the support of my people. Thanks to them, everything is gradually stabilizing, and I've finally had the chance to focus a little on my personal life.
Well, you're certainly making big progress in that department.
Come on now, you're embarrassing me. Pardon me,
It's perfectly all right. Please, continue. It's a joyous occasion. Light-hearted is exactly how things should be. Really, who stays stony-faced when talking about a wedding?
You're right. But I am curious to know, what's your honest opinion on the whole thing? Do you think it's...
Of course not. Where there is true... No doubt people will offer you a colorful variety of opinions. But of course, you will have
Indeed I am.
So, please be confident. When your mind is made up, you ought not... Nevertheless, there is just...
Please, go ahead.
You've been working hard to bring the Tenryou Commission in line. This is positive, and no doubt the beginning of important change. But on the other side of this equation, Lady Hiragi, if you choose now, of all moments, to announce a marriage between the Hiragi and Kujo clans, the kinds of rumors that may begin to spread...
Yeah. Couldn't have put it better myself, Sir Kamisato. This has been my biggest concern for quite a while now. Hiragi Shinsuke is firmly against me having any contact at all with Chisato. In the past, we've always had to communicate in secret by sending letters. So although now may not look like the best timing for this marriage, it may well be the only opportunity.
Oh, that guy? Yeah, he acts like this sweet old man, but he was determined to make as much...
I can see where you're coming from. But you're only postponing the problem, not solving it. You will still have to face it.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. But since Chisato had the courage to ask me to marry her in spite of everything, how can I disappoint her? Well, sort of. She raised the idea in a letter, and after some initial hesitation, I went to meet her and have a serious conversation about her. It's funny, actually, because when I formally proposed to her in person, she denied having ever written that letter. So coy.
Huh? Really?
Мне почему-то кажется, что это не она писала.
She didn't say. She just acted confused by the whole thing. She really committed to it. I'll never forget the look on her face.
Oh.
Anyway, as her boyfriend, I knew she was just pretending, so I played along and said, I was only joking about the letter. And after making some disgruntled noises about me making a stupid joke, she blushed and said yes. We spent that afternoon working through all the details of the wedding.
Okay. So you discussed it and decided...
We did. I guess it was a chance to finally express our commitment. And you know what? I think it was about time. No matter what happens next, I will always be there for her as the one person she can always rely on.
Oh, give me a break. Sorry, but Paimon's been wanting to say this the whole time. Is it just this dude, or does everyone in love act like this? He just won't stop talking.
Apologies, my friends. And also to Sir Kamisato. I must sound like a fool.
Far from it. On the contrary, seeing you so positively smitten puts my mind at... No surer evidence could there be of your true feelings and your commitment. I wish you a joyous wedding when the day comes.
Yeah, even if it's kind of irritating to see you all smug like this, it's still a happy occasion. Good luck on the day, and have...
Thank you all. It means a lot.
We have some other business to attend to now.
Very well. I'll see you out.
Ну, что-то загрузка такая долгая.
He seems busy. That must be true for anyone about to get married, right?
You're right. Kujo Kamaji is on Cloud 9. What do you think, Traveler? He chalked it up to her being coy, but that doesn't sound like the Hiragi Chisato I know. It bothers me also. But, unfortunately, attempting to seek the truth of the matter would likely be fruitless.
Yeah, how come? Whenever we come across stuff like this on our adventure...
I see. So that's how adventurers think. In my opinion, we face two obstacles in this case. Firstly, we have very little information to go on, and I must be caught. Secondly, and more importantly, the person involved doesn't seem to care. If we intervene without his blessing, good intentions may lead to catastrophic results.
You do have a point. Kamaji doesn't seem more...
Everything in the world is intertwined. What looks like a simple outcome is often the result of multiple conflating reasons. Seeking the full truth would be a long and laborious process. It would be inefficient. Sort of. I have to take this approach, or the work of the Yashiro Commissioner would never be... My opinion is something like this. When something strange happens, instead of trying to find if the outcome is positive, and no one was deceived or harmed in the process, then it is acceptable. We don't know yet. After all, we don't know what Hiragi Chisato's thoughts are, do we? I have to say, I'm impressed by your ability to zero in on the issue from such a short meeting. Most insightful of you. You are thorough and thoughtful, just as my sister describes.
Huh? But Chisato and Kamaji have already talked everything...
Only if we are to take Kujo Kamaji at his word. I wish to know Hiragi Chisato's angle on that.
Huh. Makes sense.
Don't worry about it. I was planning to visit the Hiragi clan to deliver my best wishes anyway. Let's take the If she's as committed as Kujo Kamaji, perhaps they can navigate the challenges ahead successfully. Well, life isn't always a...
peixe. Por isso que ele é camar.
There is still much to prepare for the wedding. Should we also invite some prominent business leaders who frequently visit Rita?
At the very least.
I agree. Ah, hello there, Yashiro Commissioner.
To what do we owe the honor on this fine day?
As it happens, I'm here regarding the same wedding, I believe.
Get everyone in the clan and even the general public to attend.
That sounds splendid. We'll leave you to it.
Take care, Commissioner.
Seems like you guys talked a lot without actually saying anything.
Hence why I dislike small talk. Our timing was not ideal, but never mind. I spotted a stall on our way over where we can pass the time. The owner always manages to come up with novel ideas. I'm one of his regular customers.
Oh, it's Tomoki!
Ah, it's you. Good to see you. Seems like you're always showing up with a VIP in tow.
Oh? So you know the owner?
Yep, we tried his dango milk a while back with the almighty Shogun in Inazuma City.
Ah, I see. I'd caught wind of this dango milk, but I didn't know that it had anything to do with you two. I always order one of his creative drinks whenever I pass the stall. When I noticed he'd set up shop in Rito, I simply had to come by.
Oh, thanks to you all, my business is finally beginning to take off. More and more people are... It gave me the confidence to decide that I'm going to stick to creative cuisine from now on. On the one hand, I wanted more people to be able to try out my culinary creations. On the other hand, So I gave it a lot of thought and finally came up...
Sounds interesting.
I've decided to give complete creative control to the customer. I offer all sorts of ingredients, and they pick and choose whatever they want to mix with. As well as dango, I now offer rice cake, purple potato balls, black sugar, and sunsettia.
Do they really all go well with milk? Hard to imagine, but who knows?
What if I were to choose some ingredients you don't have here? Would that be okay?
Well, I guess so. Any novel ideas you have, Commissioner. The whole idea was to let my customers express their creativity freely. So of course, I shouldn't place restrictions on the ingredients if I can help it.
Excellent. There are a few things. Lavender melon, seagrass, and sea ganoderma.
What? You wanna mix...
I do indeed.
You really think that's gonna turn...
It's all about the experience. The taste is secondary. It's... Traveler, any thoughts?
Sounds like a risky choice. Are you sure? Well, okay.
3 milks with lavender melon, please.
No problem. Give me a second. Here, your milk is ready. Give it a try.
Yep, just as Paimon suspected.
I think it tastes all right. It makes me feel in touch.
Your review seemed pretty positive, but Paimon still thinks...
Taste is your key concern, yeah?
Obviously. Tasty food and drinks are some of life's...
Well said. If I could say the same was true for me, I believe I'd be a very content man. Yes. No one has unlimited energy, and I try to conserve mine for the things that really count. To create some mental breathing room, I try not to overthink the less critical matters. Having my sister attend public events in my stead, and having Toma as housekeeper has also been a great help, and a lot.
We're just passing the time here, though, right? Is there anything else to think about than what we're doing?
1 or 2 things. Let's continue this discussion some... I noticed something before we left the Hiragi clan's residence. No, it was just a small detail. I was curious to know their thoughts on the wedding, so I asked them. Naturally, they responded that all other clans are happy for the Hiragi clan. But that's...
What do you mean?
Hiragi Shinsuke is still in prison, meaning the Kanjo Commission is the least stable in the Tri-Commission. Hiragi Chisato is the sole remaining pillar of her clan, but now she plans to marry into the Kujo clan. If I belonged to one of the assisting clans to the Hiragis, I would... But they didn't mention a word about that. They simply said they were delighted for them. These are not unintelligent people. I highly doubt... I imagine they didn't want to discuss family issues in front of outsiders. But still, the more I think back over that conversation, keep a close eye on them, Hisashi.
Yes, sir.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
This is one of my most trusted members of the Shumatsuban. He's been quietly watching out for us this whole time.
Merely doing my duty, sir.
Keep a close watch on the clan representatives we met today.
Well received.
Oh, and I almost forgot. That milk I just had? Please order one.
As you wish, sir.
Oh no, poor Toma.
Я хочу вот это.
Sir Kamisato, Lady Hiragi's previous engagement is now concluded. She's waiting for you in the courtyard.
Thank you kindly. Let's go and see Hiragi Chisato.
Чё, наглый? Ой, руку себе передавил. Треснет. Треснет. Еще как треснет. А, не дает. А если просто сделать вот. Не знаю я. Да лучше ща, с пересном потом. Ладно, вперед. Да все, закройся ты. Я прям рикошетом залетел.
Hi, nice to see you again, Chisato.
I heard that Sir Kamisato had brought some guests, but I did...
It's been a while, Lady Hiragi. How...
This is a rare privilege, Sir Kamisato. It is not often that I have the chance to meet you, let alone here. You must be so busy. Thank you so much for taking the time to come and congratulate Kamaji and I. It really means a lot.
But of course. The Tri-Commission are the servants of the Shogun, and we should look out for one another. In fact, perhaps his joy is infectious, for I am now feeling rather elated myself. I sincerely wish you...
Thank you for your kind... This was not an easy decision to make. We will both have to work... I'm sure the news will cause something of a stir. But come what may, we will stand as one and face whatever the future throws at us, together.
Sounds like things are pretty tough for you, Chisato.
Yes. But Kamaji has been so supportive. His promise...
It sounds like you have some considerable reservations.
Yes. Well, in case you were wondering, I was not actually entertaining VIPs just...
Oh! Really? Him?
Mm-hmm. He charged in all of a sudden and said that he didn't mince his words. Basically, he doesn't want me to marry Kamaji. He has always been a calm and contained person who never acts out of line. I was quite shocked to see him so agitated. But despite all that, what he was saying made a lot of sense. He pointed out that final pillar propping up my clan. If I marry into the Kujo clan...
It's just two families becoming one big family though, right?
Traditionally, in Inazuma, clan affiliation after the wedding, Lady Hiragi will belong to the Kujo clan. The Kanjo Commission's attitude toward...
Precisely. This is a terrible thing to be saying, but... I'm so sorry. I can't believe I'm making my guess.
No problem at all. The Yashiro Commission has a duty to listen to you. Now that I've heard your concerns, I should offer to help you as best I can. For instance, by helping... Now, we heard from Sir Kujo that his decision to tie the knot was prompted by a letter he received from you. But we've also heard that you did not write that letter. Sir Kujo thought that perhaps you were just being coy. Oh.
What? But that was... It was just a prop in his playful proposal, wasn't it?
Fancy lettering, you say? So I am to understand that had it not been for this letter, you two may not have chosen this moment to...
When it comes down to it... Yes, I think so.
Sir Kujo maintains that the letter was penned by your hand.
Huh? But then...
Either way, it's wonderful to see how much you both trust one another. In that sense, you could say that the origin of the letter is ultimately... Who knows? Perhaps Sir Kujo was the one being coy. After all, he had no particular reason to be
I understand. As you say, but my position does matter. But now,
Marriage is the most important decision of your life. Don't let yourself regret it. It is also part of the Yashiro Commission's job to help people through difficult times. I say this as an advocate for you personally, and for the Hiragi clan. Please, do not be compelled by circumstances to make any decision that goes against your will. To be together with the one you love is a sacred thing. It is...
I'll take to heart every word you have said to me.
All that matters is that you follow your heart. Since you'll be needing some time to think things over, we will...
Oh, wait! Let me see you out.
Thank you, Lady Hiragi, but there will be no need. Traveler, let's find somewhere to talk.
Hiragi Chisato is on a totally different page. Hayato, why did you give her such vague suggestions? Couldn't you just have told her what you'd do in her...
I've said everything I can, given the Yashiro Commission's stance. Interfering too much with other commissions domestically. The more I think about it, the stranger this all seems. But Hiragi Chisato has yet to see it.
Strange? In what...
Someone wants Hiragi Chisato to be married as soon as possible. And if my guess is right, it is someone from within the Kanjo Commission. Think about this. A lowly officer is greatly worried about Hiragi Chisato's future, while the heads of the supporting clans ostensibly have no concern at all. When someone's words and actions do not match, you need to infer their intentions from their behavior. Yes, it's a smart strategy. Far superior to the one adopted by the Tenryou. Even had the forged letter failed and been seen for what it was, there would have been no repercussions. They could simply have explained it away as a misguided but But if the letter were to achieve its goal, as it has so far, the perpetrator would successfully weaken the Hiragi clan without ever having to lift a finger against them. All under the guise of simply encouraging a wedding. With Hiragi Chisato having married into the Kujo clan and the head of the Hiragi clan in prison, challenges to the Hiragi clan's leadership would begin to emerge throughout the ranks of the Kanjo Commission. Eventually, another clan would take the Hiragi clan's place. Actually, we have evidence. His name is Shinojo.
Shinojo?
He should be back.
Yes, sir.
That's the second time you've...
Did they take one of the Kanjo Commission officers away?
Yes. His name is Shinojo.
As I expected. They cannot afford to let this opportunity pass them by. Hiragi Chisato had been persuaded by Kujo Kamaji, but after Chisato's meeting with Shinojo, she began to have second thoughts. In their eyes, Officer Shinojo has interfered with their plan.
But why did they suspect him and not us?
Someone was eavesdropping on our conversation with Chisato the entire time. That's why I was a little reserved.
No way! Whew. Lucky Paimon didn't say anything stupid. But Chisato got what you meant about the letter though, right?
I think so. But whoever is behind this will not allow their plan to fail now. They will not be inclined to respect Hiragi Chisato's own wishes. Her stance was so passive that she was easily manipulated, treated like a pawn, with even her marriage becoming a battleground for political power play. Despite all of this, she still believed that a happy future was awaiting her. When she formally marries into the Kujo clan, she will lose her title as daughter of the Hiragi clan, her position in the Kanjo Commission, and above all, her independence.
Marriage is such a trap.
Easier said than done. The perpetrators are manipulating everything from the shadows, letting unsuspecting pawns do their... We, meanwhile, are out in the open. If we attempt to stop this wedding from happening, we will become the villains of the story and face immense public backlash.
So what are we gonna do?
At this stage, if the perpetrators wish to maintain control over the situation, their only option... But first things first, we must go and rescue Shinojo. Tell me where Shinojo is. We'll head off right...
Да, хорошо, что я не ушел. Сейчас бежать пешочком.
Сегодня мы собираемся разобрать и отреагировать на некоторые из самых жестоких и веселых. Я впервые...
This is order.
Super freeze! Sayonara special! Pew pew!
I taste blood. I taste blood.
Solidify! I will have order!
Empty chest. Good for storage.
Бомба,
Stop this at once.
It's the Yashiro Commissioner. Well, we take orders from our master. No one else.
Really? Then please.
Да, за него сейчас дают подраться. Да. Ну.
Who goes there? Get them!
Cascade.
Вот мне нравится, жизни нема у этого. Я просто держу одну кнопку.
Mind the deluge. I may have
Дождь пошел.
Blast. We must report to Master right away.
Hey, get back here!
No need to follow them. We need bait to catch the fish anyway. I think I saw a key fall to the ground during the fight. Let's free Shinojo first. But in all the chaos...
What the? It's a tanuki? Oh, Chuck!
Let's follow it and see.
Ай. Давай, прыгай уже. Даже так, стопы. Нет, не то. Инвентарь, да? Как-то... Нам просто линзу надо было взять, по-моему. Ничего. Сейчас, секунду. Чего? Сейчас, подождите, пожалуйста.
I smell rabbit. I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
Сейчас скажу. Вот эту фигню надо убрать. Да, вот. Чё? Ну. Опять, что лица не изменилось, я же успел. Ладно, пофигу.
Thank you. It was terrifying. They said they were gonna throw the cage into the sea with me still in. Oh, wait! You have to listen to me. Lady Chisato's wedding. It's all part of a scheme.
Calm down, Shinojo. It's okay.
Huh?
Our suspicions were roused to this possibility. So far, everything is unfolding. Those behind this plan are not going to give up easily. Their next move is imminent. We must devise sufficient countermeasures.
Yashiro Commissioner, you're personally going.
This situation has consequences for the whole Tri-Commission, and the stability of all Inazuma is at stake. My hitherto neutral stance. The almighty Shogun has always despised these pathetic power games. As a commissioner, I am a servant of the Shogun.
That's...
Shinojo, don't return to your post yet. Traveler, Paimon.
Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commissioner, I hear you showed up here with no explanation and attacked my men. You wouldn't happen to be carrying out some sort of secret mission?
I heard that someone was taking the law into their own hands. As a responsible official of Inazuma, Shinojo may be your retainer. But the law does not grant you the right to abuse him.
Abuse? Nonsense. I was just out of nowhere. A low-ranking officer decides to barge in on Lady Hiragi and start spouting out the most absurd and insulting nonsense one can imagine. A truly egregious law. I dare say, the poor...
So, you're saying that you know absolutely nothing of the reasons for his actions? Because otherwise, why would...
Two people from two different clans are getting married. That's all there is to it. And yet this young gentleman took it upon himself to fabricate a nonsensical disaster story around it. How should I know? Even if she marries into the Kujo clan, Lady Hiragi will always be the daughter of the Hiragi clan. And we are, and always will be, her loyal assist. Loyalty and duty are our guiding principles. Not only did this guard show no regard for either, even if we put it down to a rare moment of impulsivity. I have to say, I'm surprised to see one of such noble standing as...
Darn it! This guy is good. Annoyingly good.
Funny. I'm suddenly reminded of an anecdote I'd like to share with you. There's not been a dull For instance, a merchant from abroad once told me about a curious kind of bird with the most extraordinarily long tongue. So long, in fact, that you can tie two... I'm sure someone as erudite as yourself could be able to guess what people do with these unusual avians.
Keep them as pets.
You'd think, wouldn't you? But there's a catch. You see, this bird is of no use to humans whatsoever, and certainly doesn't make a suitable pet. If you catch one, the best thing you can do is actually cut its tongue off and throw it out of the... The reason they give is this. The longest tongue has the most to say.
You... I say, Yashiro Commissioner, are you here simply to mock the Kanjo Commission?
Far from it. In my mind, the Kanjo Commission is made up of honorable individuals. It is unbecoming of such people to resort to lies, deception, and filibustering, all as part of a plan to remove Lady Hiragi from...
Yashiro Commissioner, please don't make accusations without...
The evidence is standing right in front of me, is it not? I have a credible witness who can confirm you were quick to try and make him Ugh, dear me. I can't believe the Grand Matsura clan is now represented by... You studied hard and took a government position. In your years of service to the Shogun, not only have you managed to glean nothing good from the people around you, you have also let yourself be blinded by self-interest. And now you have ruined your once... I'm not angry, Mr. Matsura.
Is that right? This is at most a Kanjo Commission issue. You are reaching rather outside of your bounds, Yashiro Commissioner. If you seek to involve yourself in other... I think you are simply opposed to an alliance between the Conjo Commission and Tenryo Commission. Because the new balance of power in the Tri-Commission would be a threat to you personally. So you come here with an elaborate excuse to try and break up this marriage.
So, that's how you view it. Well, I have to admit, you clear...
Let me be crystal clear. This wedding is going to happen, and nothing is going to... The notices have already been sent out. All of Inazuma City... Most of the public weren't aware that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi Chisato were courting. But you can bet, it's all any... Once the notices go out, that's it.
I see.
So suddenly...
I had expected you to at least be smarter than most. But it seems that I was gravely mistaken.
Kamisato Ayato!
You've made your move. Now...
What do you mean?
Do you seriously think this marriage will bring the Conjo Commission and the Tenryo... Isn't it at all possible that the Conjo Commission becomes... Goodness me. Well, I've learned a great deal from talking to you.
Ну что болтать, дайте я подерусь.
They had
Да,
their
кстати, я тоже
scheme,
ничего не понял.
but fortunately I was prepared. As I said, let's see how things are in Inazuma City. Then, I'll take you through the details of...
То я хотел карту открыть. Даже так, да? А, кстати, дайте я подхилюсь. Вот эти два электрокулы дам. Я не знаю, тут анимокулы мне привычно так называть. Электрокулы или как там? Сколько? А, вес. Кажется, теперь 20 тоже нужно. Плюс 200 будет неплохо. И для возвышения, вот мне интересно. Что посыпать. Плохо, чисто полсозвездия. Так, ладно. Телепорт. Лук. А, чуть-чуть не хватает, да? 45 хватит. Так, ну-ка, что по зданию? Там красава на тебя идут. О, еще нет, не добавит. Ясно, значит, еще как мне ведь часть надо сделать будет.
Look at this. The daughter of the Conjo Commission.
Sounds like an all-around perfect.
For sure. I'm just surprised. It seems very sudden. I hadn't heard a sick...
Good luck to them, I say. I'm sure it must...
Looks like the wedding is definitely going ahead.
It's still too early to make that conclusion. Our adversary wants to push this marriage past the point of no return. However, we can still beat them at their own game. But only if Kujo Kamaji is willing to help us.
А! Мне показывает где-то за океаном, блин. Я топлю как за океан. Перед дорогу так сделали. Интересно, конечно.
Welcome. I just heard that the news of my wedding has been officially announced. It seems so sudden. I wasn't...
Yeah, about that.
I see. So someone's trying to take advantage...
If you proceed with the wedding, the repercussions for you are likely to be minimal. But we must take Lady Hiragi's situation into consideration.
I've previously considered this possibility. But in the end, we're getting married for true love. And I've promised her that I'll do...
I understand where you're coming from, but to be frank, she should not need your protection. Or, to put it another way, you have tacitly admitted that Lady Hiragi will need your help to get through the hard times ahead, which perhaps suggests that, deep down, I don't mean to criticize you. It is natural to want to protect our loved ones. You're an intelligent and gentle person, and I'm sure you would have been able to think about this more objectively were you not so emotionally involved in this. I'm sure you admire Lady Hiragi for being the independent, gentle, resilient, and strong-willed person. For the sake of marrying you, this wonderful woman will become someone who has to depend on you for the rest of her life. Are you really okay with that?
I love her with all my heart, and would do anything to make... That's why I cannot abide to see her suffer or be manipulated by other people. Yashiro, Commissioner, you're right. It was naive, but it's too late now, isn't it? There are notices...
I have a plan, but it needs a villain. Sir Kujo, in order for my plan to work, you and I must both play the role of antagonists. But it is not without its risks. Are you willing to help?
If there's a way to salvage this, then let's hear it.
I've told the people at the Kanjo Commission that the marriage isn't going to unify the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryou Commission. The context for this is that they are planning to use this marriage to bring down the Hiragi clan. And the key to their success... But what if we were to imagine for a moment that since the affairs of the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryou Commission has been planning to make a move. The only reason you have been hesitant to act since taking over the Tenryou Commission is because you care about Lady Hiragi's feelings. And so, your plan is to liaise with the Yashiro Commission, to marry her and bring her out of the Kanjo Commission as soon as possible. Once that is achieved, as the person in charge of the Tenryou Commission, you no longer...
I see. This is an ingenious plan. It takes advantage of the situation perfectly.
Exactly. Our purpose is to change Lady Hiragi's position from an unnecessary burden to an indispensable asset. By doing so, we can even strengthen her position in the Kanjo Commission. Once our adversaries realize how the network of connections behind the scenes really looks, they'll do their utmost to stop this wedding from happening. Then, we simply leave them to clear up the mess they've created.
Got it.
So the network of connections? This is all way too complicated for...
We have to make sure that the behind-the-scenes story comes to the attention of our dear friends in the Kanjo Commission. Matsura, with whom I spoke earlier, will now be fearing the worst. No doubt he'll be on the lookout for the first sign of a crisis. In that case, he will almost certainly have placed informants throughout Inazuma City. What we need to do... Sir Kujo, there are certain things that I need...
Или это и сейчас я положу?
My ninja has located one of the informants.
Да, да, нет.
Let's go and see if he'll take
может,
the bait.
малай скинул, я думал, до этого. Ема. Все Все бездушность. Так, стопэ. Ё-моё. Чисто взял задание, чтобы потом их выполнить, когда станет скучно. В итоге их выполняю, чтобы выполнить то, что мне прям сейчас нужно. Да, проблемка. Ну хоть опыт особо не по нему. Так, ну это я пропущу, раз это дополнительное задание.
Please speak to President Song.
Как сказать, я буду пропускать по возможности. Сам читать не буду, если кто захочет, на паузу буду ставить на ваш момент. Или просто время замедлит. И где мне вам животное взять? Стоп, сначала эта фигня вообще находится, вот. Рыбу вам поймать, что ли? Можно я ухиличу поймаю? Я говорю, серьезно, где мне вам животное достать? Чё, опять кончилось? Сейчас тогда 5 минуток. Ладно, у меня есть идея. Стоп, не то. Да, сейчас, минуту. Так, у меня где-то... Вот здесь, вот здесь. Рядышком место для охоты. Вот туда я сейчас схожу. Малыш, ты поможешь.
I'm hungry. Let's hunt. I smell rabbit. I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
Чё он? Опять хиличок. Фига мне он. О, сундук. Чё я... А. Ой, там это ведьма.
Smell of treasure. Strange.
Are you here to play with me? The more, the merrier.
Keep that! Order guide you.
Let me amuse myself. The more, the merrier. Let me amuse myself a little. Look at me. Just once more.
Empty chest. Good for storage.
Блин. Блин. Нужен. А, не. Блин. Ладно, пофиг. Пофиг. Так, да блин. Дай. Сорян, опять задел. Эту... Блин, только хотел. Так. Жертва. Дай, чё ты кривой такой? А, ну, вон. А по... Не мог, да? Понимаю. Ладно. Есть у меня одно место. Я хотел бы... Но я уже не помню где. Надо если взять... Реально отбросило меня, если честно. Я мечтать не мог, чтобы лучше это было. Опа. Опа. Почему? А почему не может быть поймана? Как мне это здание пройти, у меня вопрос. Давай я сюда просто на рандоме тпнусь. Никого. Ничего. Фу.
Smell of treasure. Strange.
Ну-ка, если еще сюда ты просто там все опять появится. В крайнем случае. Нет. Так, ну-ка, если сделать, знаете как? У меня просто уже вариантов никаких нет. Да, называется, зашел. Наконец-то! что? Пипец. Как думал, что я намучаюсь так с этим заданием. Вот сразу забыл. Я просто забыл, что там бабушку тоже можно поймать. Кого? Вот и отлично. Так, а теперь вопрос. Дом, что лежит за океаном, да?
Welcome to Bonton Sangha Detective.
15, да. Ой, полдня ждать. Ну, то все. Даже так. Да, ну, погнали, даже я еще больше сделаю. Ну, сразу появились. Так, сейчас задание закончено.
That person is one of Matsura's informants. Let's follow him. Be careful not to get...
А если от него отойду, допустим. Я знаю, я хочу вот так сделать.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
Да, я понял. Сейчас, погоди, все. Дай, Робин, закулебешь же ты меня.
Seems like he's noticed us. Knew we should have been quieter.
Да под лестницей шумел. Фу, шумел, сидел. Как мне это проходить? Кто кажет? Люблю я стелс. Стелс не моё.
That person is one. Let's follow him.
Особенно в таких играх, где видите за километр, а надо держаться в расстоянии полкилометра.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
Да уйти.
Seems like he's noticed us.
Да нет, я спрятался.
Knew he should have been quieter.
Ай, он бинговен. Нет, какой стелс не мою, что же мне делать?
That person is one. Let's follow him.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
Сейчас мы беспалим. Настя! Ой!
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious.
Вай. Да встань ты! Встань ты!
Seems like he's noticed us. Knew he should have been quieter.
Я заколебался, когда не надо.
That person is one. Let's follow him.
Я зачем втопил лот, или чтобы уже было пропускать такие моменты?
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious.
The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
He ran off!
As expected. Let's follow him.
Wow! It's like the whole Tenryo Commission is here.
Excuse me, has something happened on this road? I'm a businessman passing through, and it's a little disconcerting to see this place so...
Ah, please don't be alarmed. As I'm sure you've heard, the wedding of Sir Kujo Kamaji and Lady Hiragi... Sir Kujo decided to send for Lady Hiragi ahead of time, and have her live in Inazuma City during the run-up to...
I see.
We are here to clear the way for Lady Hiragi. Not just us, either. You'll see more Tenryou Commission members as you go further along. We're all here for the same duty.
Isn't this a little
Sir Kujo holds Lady Hiragi in the highest regard, and wants to treat her with the utmost respect, from beginning to end.
I understand. Sorry to disturb your work. Drat. It's exactly as Master... They say they're here to guard the road, but really they're poised to attack if Master doesn't allow Lady Hiragi to leave Rito. Wait, no. If Lady Hiragi does leave, they'll have all the more reason to strike. But we're in no state to defend against a Tenryou Commission attack. I must tell Master right away.
He ran off again!
That should do it. The seeds have been sown. In this atmosphere, mounting suspicion will nurture fear among the Kangjo Commission. Now, we wait patiently for it to grow and ferment. The calm before the storm is always the part that unsettles people.
Are they really gonna own up and apologize? Just like that?
If you're curious to find out, you can visit the Hiragi clan in Rito in a couple of days. I have some other business to attend to, so I won't be spending any more time on it. In any case, we've made our move. It's only a matter of time before they give up and surrender. Well then, goodbye for now. I truly hope that things will work out in Hiragi Chisato's best interests.
He left kind of abruptly. Are things really gonna turn out like he predicted? Paimon too. Well...
Ну-ка. Мимолетные сны, да? А, оберегающий приз еще не поднят даже, да? Так, стоп. Ну, то есть... Я хочу кое-что глянуть. Импакт, мимолетные сны, задание.
Ищу ответ.
Так, я понял. Короче, это мне не светит. Ладно, тогда на этом сейчас я понял. Короче, мне в этом ивенте не получится поучаствовать. Чтобы вы понимали, что мне сейчас нужно, чтобы в нем поучаствовать. Вот задание. Вот для... Мне ключика не хватает. Ну, может, я попробую, конечно, смогу пройти. Попробую. Ну, если получится, конечно.
I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
Не настройки, не настройки. Мне нужно вот это. Вот. Oh.
I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
Там к чекпоинту. Я уже, мягко говоря, устал. Сделай то, сделай это. Какого фига?
How much longer does your master plan to hold them?
I have no idea. We're stuck in limbo here. Master's been very on edge these past few days. He gets irate over the smallest things, and is a bit... I understand that he's anxious, but I mean, what can we do? I've told him of...
Yeah, good advice. With him, if Lady Hiragi is really taken away, then what will the Tenryou Commission do? And what...
maybe we should tell Master to discuss things with...
Hello. How may I help? We arrived here 2 days ago to escort Lady Hiragi to Inazuma City. Sir Kujo Kamaji gave us... Since we haven't fulfilled our duties yet, we apologize. It was not our intent. We promise our presence here will not impact... If this stalemate continues...
Блин, сколько еще?
These people from the Ten...
I guess they're here to pick up Lady Hiragi.
I heard that the Kanjo Commission suddenly said they don't want Lady Hiragi. To be honest, I'd be hesitant if I were her.
Shh, stay quiet. Someone might...
Oh, right.
Hiragi Chisato is now at the center of every conversation in Rito. But now the Kanjo Commission...
Да не это, ёмин.
Let's go and see.
Хорошо лазить по фонарному столбу. Ой, только мне что ударил этот зарядка, называется уже. Песочек.
Oh, Traveler! I assume you've heard about everything that's been going on out.
Don't worry, we can explain everything. So, what happened was...
After the Tenryou Commission arrived, they suddenly became alarmed. They keep having secretive discussions and won't allow me to have any direct contact with the Tenryou Commission. I never would have thought that this was Sir Kamisato's plan. Now it all makes sense. I'm sorry. I haven't. Maybe there's no right or wrong decision. Maybe everything would be easier if I simply didn't have the choice. I used to tell myself things like this to avoid having to think about it. But once I saw I didn't feel reassured at all. Instead, I keep thinking back to what Sir Kamisato said. This is supposed to be my bright and beautiful future. But what if it's not? I can happily accept that if someone was trying to take advantage of my marriage, I should absolutely refuse to go through with it. But that's not the answer I'm looking for. And also, now that things have escalated to this point,
Да, я слышал,
it will be
сейчас,
tricky to
погоди.
resolve.
Ah, Lady Hiragi, here you are. You scared me for a second. I thought you'd gone missing. You? Wait, you're the ones who were with the Yoshiro Commissioner that day. What do you think you're doing here? Are you trying to convince Lady Hiragi to leave?
Calm down. They're my friends. They're just here to visit me.
Friends? Are you sure? Just friends? Lady Hiragi, I told you already, these are exceptional circumstances. You need to be more vigilant in everything you do. You are extremely important to us, and to the entire Kanjo Commission. Who's to say they don't have a hidden agenda?
If you want to accuse us of trying to abduct her, just come out and say it!
Don't be rude. You've been very highly strung lately, seeing everything as a threat. Listen to me. I know all the ins and outs of everything that's happened so far. His arrival might well be your very last chance to fix this. The present state of affairs in Rito shows me that the situation has escalated well past the point where you could hope to control it. If this deadlock continues any longer, this is not an order. All I need you to do is give me an explanation.
Understood, my lady. I shall discuss.
Good job, Chisato!
I was so nervous. But I thought things are now so critical that I should at least give it a try. Yes, well, let's wait and see what happens.
We had a serious discussion and reflected on our mistakes. In all honesty, no one can handle the weight of the situation here. Everyone is beside themselves with worry. It'll drive us... I'm so sorry. My actions were radical and duplicitous. I was selfish and ignored the greater good. And would you please give us a second chance? For my lady's sake, please give the Kanjo Commission another chance. I suppose you're right. The only person who can change the Tenryo Commission's mind will be the Yashiro Commissioner. We'll head off to the Kamisato estate shortly and beseech him to help us with the utmost sincerity. Lady Hiragi, might I ask you to join us? You are the most important person